fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cornhuskers will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Maryland's offense will get the first possession of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations. Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Trying the left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That one fast. He met him there and forced the TF. One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude
reels it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Huskers have their offense in high gear. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the D deny them on second and goal. Go straight ahead. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll go to the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Number 17, set to advance on the football. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a player. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Rios. Shows him the stiff arm.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, then they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind him to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him, it really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the 1st down, even though he was double teamed.
Going up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man. It's John. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and then make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
He'll try the left side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Nebraska! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Number 83.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Western Kentucky delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Bowling Green. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout CUSA. 6 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball. Kevin, thanks for the update. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Dropping back, it's Odom. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Soft spot in the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they got it down to the 23. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish strong.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plans.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Oh, the offense shows some life. Cuts the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick setting up fourth down.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics around midfield, 4-down territory. On fourth down, looking to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Weir. Finding open areas. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Line gets set. First down. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Hit as he throws. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Coming after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
The sure hands, it's Kramer. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Huskers are flying down the field.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Husker. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Well, Little Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
brings up third down.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's Odom. Buys a little time with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athlete on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got him downfield. The expressway is wide open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Nebraska.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Hall. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Odom. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They keep attacking through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back.
Touchdown, Terrapins! They move on top here in the fourth. This is like a baseball pitcher that couldn't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. All wideouts, no bats. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Gentry. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Cornhuskers are on the move. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Number 13.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up 14 over Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This little nigga named Nas think he live like me. Talking about he left the hospital to fire like me. You nigga fantasy, nigga, I was deputy deposit. This shit Drake Trump
He
did.
was looking for the running room, but none
Wonder why a
found
nigga
as
blows
he
him out.
stopped at
Next
the
time grown
23.
folks talking, nigga,
Here
close
comes
your
the
mouth.
Maryland
Deeply.
offense
I take
back
this
onto
war
the
shit
field.
deeply. They let you
Looking
bitch
for
niggas
productive
deep.
play on first down.
And you can tell the people you roll with whatever you want. Shoot, and I know what's going on. Promise to pay back. I know you bitch niggas from way back.
The hurry up now. Second
You all
down,
with the
clock
play
ticking.
that. Oh, you
And
old
that's the
rapper trying to
advantage of
advance.
being
It's
a
all
big
over
wide
now. Take it
receiver,
like a
because
man.
now you're a big
You niggas
target.
looking
Those
like Larry
slant
Holmes,
routes, you
flabby
don't
and
have to
sick.
run the
Trying to
perfect
play
route,
at my
but you
shit.
can
You
use
a
your
fat
size
bitch.
and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to
Yeah,
pass.
nigga
It's over.
named Nas think he live like me.
Finds his
Talking about he
target
left the
down the middle.
hospital. Took 5 like me.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game.
Nah,
We've seen a
people
little bit
wonder
of
why
up and
nigga
down play
blows
from
him
him
out.
so far, but right now, lights out on his two.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it
Let
in
you
on
bitch
the
niggas
right.
beat you.
Touchdown, Maryland! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Tell the niggas go.
Man,
Whatever
how about
you want.
this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting
Nigga,
6
bitch
on the
niggas from
board.
way
Now
back.
I turn to my defense right
You
now
all
and
with
say,
the play
boys,
that.
we
Oh,
need
you
one more
old
stop.
rappers
Go
trying
out
to
there,
advance.
give
It's
me
all
one.
over now. Take it
Lining
like a
up to
man.
cover the kick
Niggas
after that
looking like
touchdown
Larry Holmes,
drive.
flabby and sick. Trying to play air my
From a
shit.
couple of yards
He's a
deep,
fat
he'll bring
bitch.
it out. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score.
This little nigga
Touchdown,
named Nas think he live
Nebraska.
like me.
Massive score.
Took 5 like
Now
me.
massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy. Nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. So here it is. Plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me a field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Overtime.
And these teams are playing so well, back and forth, evenly contested game.
Oh, man, that time was so fast.
Yeah, I love this, David.
Should call them timeout.
Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. It's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Off play action on first down.
How are you stuck behind the line?
Play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying.
He lofts one down the sideline. Touchdown, Husker! They strike first here in overtime.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. A shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Back to pass, it's Odom. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Pocket starts to collapse.
Oh, man, you got the shit.
They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. I mean, just have a day already. He's right on the cusp of 500 yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking every rep seriously and personally on the practice field building up to this one, because he's barely made any mistakes today.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really...
Touchdown, Maryland! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need...
Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Maryland 55, Nebraska 49.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Gentry. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. And sure, tackle him there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. 4th down, and here's the ball game right here. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow...
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And what a great response here in overtime.
Touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue.
Trying to get to it. They got it! The 2-pointer for the win, and they take the game in double overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.